What's up guys, it's Zorn here with another video. I've been working hard on my noob account, Zorn 3.0, 4.0, 5.0, and I've got the materials ready. I'm going to 6-star him now. Here we go. Hell yeah! And thanks to the Rainbow Mon event, I've got my extra Rainbow Mon. I'll be 6-starring my Fire Chimera next. Yeah, I said Light Chimera.
Someone wishes he had a Light Chimera on that account.
Wishful thinking. So as I've now 6-starred him, I'll be trying to awaken him at some point. It's going to take a while. Getting highs at this level, I'm only level 27, is not exactly easy. Just taking a look at his runes, I've gone Rage Blade, and that's only because it's easy to get Rage runes. There really is only about 2 or 3 sets of runes that would work well for this guy. Rage being one of them, with Blade as secondary. You could go Rage Energy if you can make the crit rate with the other substats. Violent and Blade is probably the main one that people go for. And again, you could go Violent Energy if you can make the crit rate in the substats. And finally, you could go Violent Revenge. So that when he gets attacked and he revenges them, he's going to triple hit if you've gained 100% crit rate or somewhere close to it. So really the stats you want to go for: crit rate, crit damage, attack. Bit of speed doesn't hurt this guy, and HP. They're your real main 3 stats. Taking a look at his skills, he's got Trample, pins the enemy down and inflicts continuous damage for 1 turn. This is your bog standard Chimera move. But with this guy's passive, Forbidden Power, inflicts up to 2 extra attacks with 50% of the damage if you get a critical hit. So that's basically 200% extra damage. Unleash Fury is his middle skill. This basically powers up his first move. This means you don't need to get a Megan for this guy, which, factoring in all of these abilities, makes him extremely OP. Gains an increased attack power and immunity against harmful effects for 3 turns. Instantly recovers a turn when used. You can also see that the Fire Chimera also has this move, and his collapse move is pretty strong in itself. So, as I was saying, Rage Blade, Rage Energy, Violent Blade, Violent Energy. I do wonder if a Vampire set would be good on this guy because of the amount of damage he can deal, so he'd be able to heal himself up. That's one thing to consider. Looking at other sets, I mean, Nemesis could have a place there if you go for a speed Dark Chimera, but then you'd have to set your team around him being one of your fastest units, so just depends how you set your team up. For the actual rune abilities, you always want to go attack on 2. 4 would either be crit rate or crit damage on the blade or whatever. And this is because you can make up the extra crit rate on the substats. So I've gone crit rate because I couldn't get enough from my substats. Otherwise, go crit damage. Finally, for his third rune, as I'm a lower level, I've gone for HP on this. It really depends. They would recommend you go to attack in most of the reviews. So I like to play around with my builds a bit. I don't always go bog standard cookie cutter builds, but as long as you've got those fundamentals down, you're going to have a decent Chimera. For Violent, probably the same again: attack, crit rate, crit damage, and finally attack or HP. It depends, because sometimes you can make enough attack out of the other substats. As you can see, I've got quite a bit there. So that really covers him. I mean, he's a decent monster. It doesn't matter if you ruin this guy. with full energy, he's still going to be decent. And that really says something about the skills. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.